Hey everybody, Reality Pales here, and I got a special video for you guys because I love you all so much. It's PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, the beta. And in case you didn't know and you've been living under a rock for the last year, PlayStation All-Stars is all about Sony's finest, PlayStation's finest, going head-to-head with each other with cake and blades of chaos and RPGs and all sorts of other cool shits. You name it, PlayStation All-Stars seems to have it. You got your Patapons, you got your Parappas, you got your Gods of War, you got your Fat Princesses, you got your Fat Princesses, yeah. Screw the plural, who cares? You got your, probably not Crash Bandicoot, because Activision's Jewish and is probably going to hold on to the rights, but that doesn't matter, it's got everybody else. Alright, let's do this. I promised myself I was going to pick Parappa just because I'm quite the hip-hop-opotamus myself, so.
Let's party!
Parappa tip, number 1. Alright, this one's pretty basic, especially if you've played Super Smash, but it's essentially when you're in the air, if you jumped or you get knocked in the air and you're above an enemy, all you do is you aim down with the left analog stick toward an enemy, and then you tap the bejesus out of square if you're playing as Parappa, because if you're playing as Parappa and you do that, the ground pound, he's just going to continually kick whoever's below him. Works like a charm, and it's as easy as taking your grandmother out to dinner, so just do it! And don't forget, you can do it in rapid succession as many times as you want. As long as you're in the air, you have that opportunity to do a ground pound. And if you could get 2 of them off like I did against Radek in the beginning of this match, you'll notice how close I get to level 1 super in just 6 seconds! Parappa tip, number 2. I don't even know what the hell he's spinning in this. It's some weird, I don't even know. But you'll notice in this video I hit 3 of them, but it doesn't even bring up my super meter that much. So as an offensive skill, it's not really worth much. But as a defensive evasive maneuver, instead of doing L1 and an analog, it's actually not bad. Also, you can spam the bejesus out of it like I am to poor Sly Cooper in the corner here. Parappa tip, number 3. Kinda like how old people hate in real life, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale players are gonna despise it when Parappa breaks out his hippity-hoppity music coming out of his boombox. Doesn't matter if you're on the ground, in the air, you could jam anywhere. See, I told you I was a hip-hop-opotamus, look at that. All you gotta do is hold up on the left analog stick and tap circle. It works really well on the Little Big Planet map when the buzz sequence appears. Look at this noobus who thought Metropolis was in Bioshock. Idiot! Parappa tip, level 1 super. So, Parappa's level 1 super is basically the same as everybody else's in that the goal is to get as close as possible to the enemy, and there's a huge emphasis on facing them, because if you're not facing them correctly with the left analog stick, you're not going to hit anybody with Parappa. And then, of course, you could, you know, find a group of enemies cluttered together and maybe get 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky. I haven't gotten that high, I've only gotten 2, but maybe you're better. Parappa tip, level 2 super. Parappa's level 2 super is probably more enjoyable than any Tony Hawk game that has come out in recent memory. I'm not even kidding. A lot of people would probably disagree with me on this, but if you're not finding a lot of opportunities for your level 1 super, I would stick to level 2 almost 100% of the time over level 3. The reason I would do that is because almost 100% of the time, if the enemies aren't invulnerable from a spawn, then you can get all 3 of them. Parappa tip, level 3 super. So Parappa's level 3 super is a bit of a trade-off from other ones. On one hand, it's very easy in that you can take out everybody on the screen at the same time, but where it differs is that other people's level 3 super has the opportunity to kill 3 people and then 1 that spawns. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, tips on how to win every single round with Parappa the Rappa, just like your buddy Reality Pales. Oh, and one more tip, spam the rockets for your health.